From the power of the Rocky Mountain, I bring you the Prince of Power. It's time! It's time!
It's wrestling podcast.
Time!
Why are you smelling it? Welcome to It's All Pro Wrestling Podcast. My name is Bill.
And my name is Doug.
And together we are two men in our 30s doing wrestling assignments finally. It happens.
Welcome back.
Really weird. Welcome back. It's only been 6 weeks, maybe a month. I don't fucking know.
Something. You're dead, then I was dead, then we were sweepy, then we canceled.
And then I was like, "Hey, did you watch the assignments?" And you're like, "No." And I'm like, "Oh, okay."
You're like, something happens. I'm like, what do you mean? Like, didn't you watch the match? Well, some of
No, I've had any time. It's only been a month.
It's only been 6.5 months.
Yeah, well, I don't know
what's just don't have time. And if it wasn't for Bill Goldberg,
I would have watched the goddamn match. But Bill Goldberg
and then Hulk Hogan. He's just
like
sorry not to put it on a spin. I was reading something today about Hogan was like commenting on like Bret Hart, hasn't liked me since like 93 and he doesn't like anyone and this and that.
He hates everyone. He hates me. He hates Vince. Oh fuck, there was one other person.
Flair.
Flair, that's who it was. Oh, only three of maybe the worst people that are still alive.
Yeah.
In wrestling. Oh, weird. How did that work?
But it's all Bret's fault.
Why does that work? Oh man. It's all Bret. I didn't do anything to him, brother.
He in 93 just really screwed Yokozuna.
No, he screwed me. He screwed me out of the championship.
Screwed me.
Yoko is just doing his job, but really took a lot of the flame out of my fire, and son bitch doesn't even work, the whole fucking year, and leaves to WCW, just a couple months later. There's no respect in that. I have no respect for him. And
yeah.
Oh, my nose is itchy. Damn, son.
We just have no episode where we just talk about Bret Hart.
We should.
Not about anything. We just, just tell stories.
We just tell stories from, the perspective of Bret Hart, and, what he thinks or what we think he thinks. At one point in time when we were all kids, me and Owen and Keith and all of them, sitting around a table and Dynamite Kid was there with Davey Boy, and they were training, and I can't believe this, but my dad was flipping eggs like he normally does, to cook for all of us. My dad, he'd cook for all of us all the time. And, one of the stray cats just took a shit right there in the kitchen. And my dad gets the spatula, picks up the shit, throws it away, and goes back and cooks with the same goddamn spatula. Or at least that's the story that Dynamite says. I think it's bullshit. I don't remember it. Dynamite's kind of a piece of shit. But my dad really liked him. Anyway, Doug.
Bill.
That was my chair.
Sound like a creepy door.
Oh, we are
straight out of Mandy.
Ooh.
Bill, We are
Oh yeah,
here
we're doing
for the
wrestling
wrestling
assignments.
assignments.
Fuck. Yeah,
Where
wrestling is
we end up actually talking about random wrestling facts for an hour
for an
instead
hour.
of the assignments.
Yeah, so really what it is we watch, the idea is we give each other assignments to watch wrestling matches, essentially. Not always wrestling matches, but 97% of the time it is. And as we watch these matches, you can watch along with us, possibly, sort of, and see what we're talking about. Most of these matches, some of them are goofs, some of them are serious. It just gives us the idea of just watching stuff that we hadn't watched before for the most part.
Mhm.
So, anyway, you can find the list of all the matches that we've watched before at our website, it's allprowrestling.com. Just go to the assignments page. You'll see what we've watched here recently, and then there's a backlog of like the last 100 episodes or whatever, 100 plus episodes rather, of what we watched before.
And if you
Watch some really
notice,
good stuff, watch some absolutely garbage
well,
shit.
shit. If you notice, there's
And
only a handful of episodes that are on YouTube now. The wrestling assignments used to just be in the middle of a normal podcast.
yep.
But since we restarted with Rory, we have changed it over to this format. And Bill,
Yep.
it's just a good time.
Well, it's a great time. Everyone loves the time. Everyone, it's fantastic.
You know,
Doug,
from time to time, we put out an episode.
yeah. Jesus Christ. Um, Doug, where did I take you?
Well, Bill, you took me back in time to May 5th, 1996. We went to FMW. Oh, it gets a little Fighting Creation, Independent Women's and WWA Women's title. We had a no ropes, barbed wires, current time bomb death match. We had the champion Combat Toyoda going up against Megumi Kudo.
I need to look at it, but I thought it was like Mayumi Kudo.
That's
Maybe
what I thought it was too, but it's got a little weird in the on
in the
the
translations.
oh
See, I don't even have that up. I was busy working on the back end, Doug. God damn it. Let me look. Let me help you out there, Doug.
No, I saw it from this.
You saw it from this.
I saw it. So
Oh yeah, Megumi Kudo.
First impressions were I see we're going into I'm excited because I don't know if I've really seen a women's death match, especially like, this style.
Mhm.
I've seen the stuff they do now that's just,
Stupid
AEW
girls
stuff.
doing stupid girl things. Or the street fight stuff. Or
The street
stuff.
fights, but I haven't seen like death match. So in my head, I guess I was disappointed at first because in my head I had a completely different play on what was going to happen. I thought, we were seeing death match.
Sure.
So I'm thinking, right away we're going to light tubes, weapons, chairs, all kinds of crazy shit. And then it turns into a fucking wrestling match. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Why are we wrestling?
Almost went into bread again.
Well, I mean, we're expecting the thumbtacks and the barbed wire
and all that BS. You don't
instead
really
we're
need any
getting
of that BS. You're just hurting yourselves to be hurting yourselves. I never hurt anyone.
instead they're fucking putting on wrestling moves, beating the shit out of each other, and then you kind of get that typical. If you've seen, I think the most recent we've seen is that we watched the Terry Funk barbed wire match, and kind of similar to the start of the Kenny Omega John Moxley match, where it's just we're almost to the ropes.
Yeah, it's the threat of the ropes.
Yeah, just the threat until it finally hits. So like, I was disappointed until I kind of got myself in the mind frame of, okay, this is not necessarily a death match, but a wrestling match. And I was pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, so the reason why I gave you this is that ages ago, and I'm talking ages ago, you had mentioned that you wanted to see some women's death matches.
Mm-hmm. Remember?
So I did some searching around, and this is one of the highest rated ones.
Okay.
I kind of felt very similar to you in that, I wasn't necessarily expecting for instance, we had that spinning drop toe hold that just happened, right? I wasn't necessarily expecting that kind of maneuvers, but I was expecting more slash and go, hardcore. This is what promotion is this again? I forgot. Is it FMW?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's FMW. So I'm expecting 3 minutes of the teasing of the rope. And then I expect okay, we're wrapping each other up in barbed wire and we're throwing each other into fucking C4. Because it's 96 FMW. This is what they did. This was also, if you watch the before wrestling scenes, Megumi was talking about how this was Combat's last match. So this was her retirement match. So,
gotcha.
And she wanted to show respect to Combat during the match itself. Could be completely wrong on that, but that's what I remember. So I think that's what this is because it's not just blood, brawl, death match. They wanted to actually kind of get some shit in. Now, this was a long ass match, man.
It was.
What are we looking at? 20 some odd minutes, probably.
Yeah.
And we're probably 8 minutes into the match or so. Maybe a little bit less, even 6 minutes in.
And we haven't hit our first explosion yet.
We haven't had blood. And I don't know. I agree with you. It took me out. I'm even waiting right now for just someone to hit the fucking ropes.
Right. So,
which is just I feel that's more of impatience for me.
Right.
And not just.
Now, if this would have been a regular match with these two, I think we would have been ranting and raving about it, that it was how good it fucking was.
Yeah.
But you have this weird thing in your head that you're going into a death match. And
especially
you don't really get the death match.
Let's see, no ropes, barbed wire, current bomb death match. So it's, electrical currents going through the barbed wire, creating C4 explosions. Oh.
Yeah. And then, it's just not what you expect. Did it mean it was garbage? No. Like we said, it was, when you get down to it, it's actually a really good fucking wrestling match. But
yeah. Still. There it is. There's our first one.
that was pretty sick right there.
Yeah, and she sold it like death. That's Megumi going into the barbed wire there, and she sold it great. But what was the number on that? 12 minutes. And granted, there was like about 3 to 4 minutes of
Intro.
intro and stuff like that in the package itself. Oh look, there's an Onita versus Mr. Pogo match that's probably better. Oh, I'm trying not to be mean. Like I really don't want to be mean. I've watched this. That's a fucking power bomb.
Yeah. Like I said, doesn't
Like,
there are a whole bunch of brutal power bombs later?
yeah,
Doesn't she powerbomb the shit out of her like 6 times towards the end or something like that? I just
probably.
remember watching it going, what the fuck? Like, you're not going to get out of this.
Now we're into a torture rack, and we'll F, but now just spin. Hell yeah!
Spin into an F5 or are we going Death Val?
Oh!
Backbreaker.
That's a move you don't see at all anymore.
See, like
That's
once you get into it, then you're like, okay, this is fun. Like, it's some good wrestling.
But how did it get us back into it? Someone went into the fucking ropes.
Yeah, finally.
You know?
It's kind of like, okay, we got this behind us. Let's actually start just getting brutal here.
Yeah.
Now, it's been a few weeks. I watched this one right away.
Yeah.
Do we get blood?
Oh yeah, we get blood.
Okay.
I don't think anyone's like blading per se, but I know that like backs get bloody.
Yeah.
How
So
long
overall,
now I'm looking up something real quick on cage
okay.
match. So just hold it. Make sure we're looking
Cage
good.
match. If none of you have ever looked at cage match, I know you looked at it way before I did, but it's a good go-to now on looking up just matches or promotions, different cards. I think at one point you told me the whole card for this event off a cage match, and it was there's another explosion.
Another death cell. Oh, did she just wrap her eyeball in it? Oh, he's so
I don't
sad.
think so. I think it's part of the face paint.
Was that a sad boy?
Was that Onita, right? They
No,
painted him a lot.
Is it Onita? I don't know. I don't want to sound racist. Like,
who's the guy that comes in at the end?
I don't remember.
Okay.
I haven't watched this in so fucking long.
It was Onita's promotion, right? FMW?
Yes, it's FMW.
Okay.
This was the second to last match. Uncle Dave gave it 3.5 stars. But this card was, Jesus Christ, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 matches. Most of them are 13-minute plus matches. Fucking forever, because then you got the downtime in each match.
How many exploding?
The deathmatch. 1, 2, 3, just 3. Barbed wire barricade spider net glass match with Cactus Jack versus Wink Kinemura. You have this one, and then you have a barbed wire current mine explosion double hell time bomb tornado death match with Mr. Pogo and Terry Funk versus Hayabusa and Masato Tanaka. Which the highest ranked match though is the Cactus Jack match, 4 stars, 3 3/4 to Hayabusa, Masato Tanaka, Terry Funk, and Mr. Pogo. But this is that one that had like Rock and Roll Express on it.
Hell yeah.
Dragon Sleeper.
One of my favorites.
Yeah. It's weird though going for rest holds. Like
isn't a rest hold in the death match just like, hey, let's cut your forehead with some barbed wire?
Yeah, and roll out. Like it's taking a high spot, roll out. And yeah, it's just I don't know. I was greatly disappointed in this match when I first watched it. I watched it like, why are you so sleepy? Oh, there's some blood. There's the good gash on her arm there.
Yeah.
Like it just doesn't go anywhere. It's long. It's boring.
Like if I think what it comes back to is I'm not disappointed in their wrestling skills. I'm disappointed that you put them in a death match, exploding barbed wire. See, there's some badass spots, but
She died on that.
yeah,
And really, what all this was just like it's combat, just not. I blame combat Toyota in all this.
why?
Oh, comes another power bomb. Good roll through.
Combat. What was wrong with her in it?
She just, I don't know. It just sucked. I'm
She
sorry.
hit her with the big power moves, but
and she can wrestle fine, but like, there's just nothing. Like,
but why are we in this style of match?
Yeah.
Go get some chairs. Go. I'm sure there's some weapons somewhere.
But yeah, it's just the fighting spirit is what this is all about, and I'm just not sold by it. Package pile driver now.
Package pile driver.
Double underhook. Nice little tiger bomb.
Wasn't that the big? If I remember right, that was like the big sell. If she could hit that move,
yeah,
she went for it a bunch of times.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Well,
yeah, is what it is.
Forward. This is what it is.
And the problem is that what you gave me was the greatest match I've ever seen in my life. Yikes!
Well, Bill, where did I take you?
Doug, oh fuck, I don't remember where it was. But they mentioned it like 14 fucking times. Like is it Jersey? Is this the Jersey one?
Makes sense.
Yeah, where they're at the Prudential Center or something like that. And
Armageddon 2006. Let me see.
I can tell you took me to Armageddon, like you said, 2006. This is a WWE Tag Team Title Fatal 4-Way Ladder match. That was not a Fatal 4-Way Ladder match. Initially, it was supposed to be the tag team champions of Brian Kendrick and Paul London versus Dave Taylor and William Regal. However, things changed.
Bill, things changed? What happened? Who came?
Well, Doug, Teddy Long, who I guess this was a big thing that happened in this time, decided that he would just change matches and keep you on the edge of your seat when he was general manager of the WWE. And so he would, he would just change the card on you right away.
You always hear like it's a tag match or it's a 8 team, like when you hear people doing like the Teddy Long impressions of.
Yeah, I hear you, player, but now you have a tag team match with the Undertaker. You know. Yeah. That's always kind of the meme or meme.
We are in the Richmond Coliseum in Richmond, Virginia, Bill.
Okay, yeah, that is
December not the 17th of 2006.
Oh, you know what the Prudential Center was? That was SummerSlam 89 when we were. That was the last.
Gotcha.
The last one you gave me. Man, this thing is all messed up. Anyway, you took me to Richmond, Virginia, home of a bunch of hillbillies and opioid crisis. And Teddy comes out and he says, "Hold on, playa. This is now a 4-way ladder match," because that makes way the hell more sense. And we're adding the teams of the Hardy Boys, yay, and Eminem, Joey Mercury, and Johnny
Nitro.
Is it Johnny Nitro? It's not Johnny Nitro. Is it?
Think of Nitro.
Okay. All right. Well, this is a match that, in all honesty, was fantastic in every way. And I am
For real?
super for real. I'm
You
dead
loved it?
serious. Yeah.
My initial watch, when I only watched like the first 10 minutes, was boring and disappointing. But then when I've watched it all and really got to the action, I'm like, oh, okay.
What the hell's going on? Why
Do
is my
what you
video
do.
not working? The video's not working. I don't know why. I swallowed the fly. Maybe I'll die.
I got a songs today for you. We can go back to Cyclone. I can sing you some Cyclone
No.
while we wait.
There we go.
Whew.
There we go. We're starting off fast.
Start right in the middle.
Actually, no, not in the middle. This is like after everyone's introduced.
Okay.
Because it takes fucking forever to get everyone introduced.
See
So
that
this
move
match,
by Regal? That was
fuck,
nice.
every move in this match is fucking amazing. This might be honestly my favorite ladder match I think I might have ever seen.
Okay.
And I'm not just saying that because of like, oh, it's just goofy as shit. No, like everything in this match makes perfect fucking sense. Like you got the old veterans, the Hardys, doing Hardy kind of stuff. You have Taylor and Regal who don't want to climb the ladders because they're afraid of heights because they're mat-based wrestlers. It's so fucking simple on that. You have two young teams in Kendrick and London who fuck, no wonder Brian Kendrick has all the brain damage he does. And London the same. And then you have Joey Mercury and Johnny Nitro doing the exact same, kind of the same thing, but like doing it more polished, doing it more refined than Kendrick and fucking London. And like everything about this was so fucking good. You know, you got
Getting in their moves.
Everything's like, okay, get your shit in real quick, and then we're gonna start using the ladders.
And then we're gonna throw out. And then you don't see Regal and Dave Taylor for the next like 20 minutes.
But why would you need to? Because they're smart, right? Why go get your ass kicked while you can just let everyone just get their asses kicked and come in and take advantage of it? It's easy fucking storytelling for them. Regal gets shit canned. David Taylor gets his already shit canned.
Let's chill.
Yeah.
I have a name in mind for myself, but who was the star of the show for you in this match? Or was there?
Fucking Kendrick. Jesus Christ. The star?
Or someone that's
probably coming away from it, the most I was impressed was Kendrick, honestly.
Okay.
And I'm dead serious about that. Like it's just him throwing his body at fucking everything. Paul London is fucking amazing.
For me, it was Paul London because I hadn't really seen him much.
Sure.
And him and Kendrick were real similar.
Yep.
But where they both throw themselves, but like I enjoyed his drop kick. It felt a little different.
Oof.
It was like really fucking fast.
Everything that London does is really interesting. Like I see, I might switch it and say London.
He's a name I know, but I honestly don't know if I've ever. Ooh, that didn't look good.
Really worse.
I don't know if I've ever seen anything from him.
Yeah,
it's not who I was expecting.
Well, my thought on London is like I've seen enough where he just does like the most ridiculous, like scary looking bumps, which he does.
Like this?
No, that's fucking Joey Mercury. That's fucking
Oh,
insane.
see
Having
that-
one person catch you from that.
Yeah. With the quality of this video, there's times where I'm like I did what I just did there. Like, oh, there goes Paul London. Oh wait. Oh shit, that was Mercury.
Yeah.
Because they both
That's
got
fair.
white pants. They both have similar hair,
They
similar
both
body
have black
build.
hair. Oh, fuck. No, Mercury's way the fuck more roidy Magoo than fucking
Yeah.
London. But one of the things I really liked about this match was the use of the ladders. The ladders were used as a weapon against one another instead of being like a way to showcase on how we can use a ladder. Does that make sense?
That could have been nasty.
That
So
could have been bad too.
It wasn't.
Everything could have been bad in this.
Yeah.
And something
So-
does become bad in this.
So it wasn't. It wasn't. Fucking Jeff Hardy putting up a 25-foot ladder and diving through 12 tables.
And the time that it takes and everything like that. It wasn't someone. I'm super sick of the thing with ladder matches where people will set up a ladder between the ring apron to the guardrail, and then you just
Then
walk
we're gonna
away
power
from it.
bomb, or then we're gonna
Yeah.
or
Or
10
you-
minutes later.
Or you create like a scaffold between things, and like it was fine when like Steen and Generico were doing it, and initially. But now I can't fucking stand it. Like everyone's more wanting to see what someone's going to do with a ladder than using the ladder as a weapon,
Yeah.
which is what it's intended to be. Like it's a tool and a weapon at the same time. Oh
That
God.
got
He did not take that
sideways.
right at all.
Mm-mm.
There's a oh, Regal got suplex.
That's why I noticed. Oh, hey, they're still alive out there.
Yeah, but like the most like ladder setting up things you see is something like that where it's like, okay, we'll just put it on the rope real quick, and then we're gonna fucking do something with it right away.
Mhm.
It's not, hey, there's a distraction. Oh, I wonder what they're gonna do with that ladder. It's no, we're gonna try to do something.
Let's have two
And-
guys in the ring wrestle while the other 6 are setting up 16 chairs, 4 tables, and 6 ladders. Like that was
Yeah.
a 6. I'm like,
That
what
was
the fuck is he gonna do?
That was such a good fucking stomp. Like he barely touched fucking Matt.
Did it so quick, such a nice jump.
Okay, so we said who we liked the best out of the matches. Who did we hate the most?
He
Because I do have
can't
mine.
think. Nitro didn't really do anything for me.
Yeah, that's my guy. Is Nitro? He
Okay.
was just meh.
I was kind of excited to see what is a young John Morrison, Johnny Nitro, Johnny Underground, whatever you want to call him. What is he going to do back in 2006?
Yeah.
The answer is nothing.
Oh, are we getting to the
Once you said, when we talked about it a few weeks ago, you're like, oh, something happens. What do you mean?
Oh no.
That's all I watched for.
Well, and
I
I
had
brought
my-
so when you brought this up, oh God. It's not that bad until we oh no. Oh no. Oh, this
Again.
actually this makes me so
Watch this part right
And
here.
then that, oh God, the Savini blood. Oh my God, the Tom
I was like-
Savini blood. Oh God.
Then
when I
watch
first-
the slow mo, right? God.
Oh God. Oh. Like I'm okay with like gore and like, but that one, when he's pouring that like that, oh God.
When it just gushed, just a giant gush real quick.
Yeah. Like
I think that's the
Jesus
last
Christ.
you see of him right there.
Might be.
And then like
let's
3
watch
minutes.
this again. Let's watch this again, Maggle. By the way, fuck me. By the way, Cole and JBL, I thought were fucking amazing
Yeah, it was
on
good.
this one. I thought they were great. Fucking I hate to say this, but I kind of miss JBL in commentary.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know. It just
I guess it was just it got to a point where here's Regal back. It got to a point where I guess it was just like, oh, he's a piece of shit to Morrow. Like, oh, fuck GBL. So you just kind of
the
forgot. I
bullying.
forgot
Well,
of any skill he may have had at being an announcer, and that's all I remember is just he was kind of word is he was a piece of shit.
that's fair. I'm just going.
Yeah.
Oh God! See, yeah, like that's where I'm at. Like,
it just all makes sense. Like, we already seen that move once, but do it again. What is that move?
It was a half and half. It was it half and half? Is that what they call it?
Half and half, but he has like a weird.
Well, he gets the hook underneath the arm,
It's like a half and half exploder or something.
kinda, and he just tossed him because you're supposed to go with him.
Half and half is you go with him.
Oh, and then this with them just being so worried about trying to climb the ladder.
Let me hold you, buddy.
It's
It's
so
just so
fucking
smart.
funny.
Like, fuck yeah, I hate getting on my roof because I don't want to climb a ladder. I'm not afraid of heights, but I just don't like climbing ladders.
I don't mind climbing. I don't like the problem for me is coming down. Like
Yeah,
I don't like
exactly.
I don't like coming down a ladder.
Oh no, I got sleepy. I chug some more Red Bull. The drink of the night, a double key lime pie, Imperial Sour Ale mixed with Red Bull.
You ruined that beer.
Do it.
But anyway, we got to the gross part. Oh, there's one spot. Let's see if I can find it. It's near the end.
Which part are you going for?
It's a Kendrick spot where I thought he died. Maybe this is it. Yeah, I think this might be it. Yeah, no. Well, that one, he still could have died on that one.
It's a big bump, brother.
Oh, fuck! They bump like insane.
Yeah, back in Calgary,
we never had to take
we,
those kind
we
of
didn't
bumps.
need to do a lot of matches, Dad would just put us in a hold.
Ow! He doesn't land right at all.
My back went out just watching that.
He just landed completely on his hip. Sorry, I'm trying to scrub to get to the. That was okay. This was the dumbest thing. That was just so dumb. Well, obviously, and that would fucking hurt. Like,
yeah.
Oh, we missed.
Well, shucks. Initially, I was disappointed because I was like, all right, I get to see Regal and Dave Taylor. Hell yeah.
No, don't be hell yeah. I want to see
What's-
great mat-based wrestling.
Well, like initially,
which is what we were bitching
I didn't
about
know
from the fucking last match.
Like before I found out what it was all going to be, I'm like, oh, cool. I want to see some Regal.
Yeah. No,
and then
and
it's
this
like,
is prime Regal
this is
too.
Perfect.
Like this is Regal has this fucking character. Let's see, maybe this
gotta be it.
I don't think it's no, I don't think this is what I'm thinking of.
Where's he going? Careful, Regal.
That.
Oh yeah,
Where he
the
does,
sliced bread, but he doesn't get the
oh my
rotation.
God. Oh,
Wasn't
he
that
doesn't-
sliced bread?
It could have been.
I don't remember because he was one of the guys that always used sliced bread,
That was
and
his.
I don't remember is sliced bread number 2 when it's in the corner. I don't remember the difference on sliced bread.
I'm happy that you know the name of the move because I sure as shit didn't. But like he almost kills himself on the rope. Like he almost kills Regal on the rope. He almost kills himself. Like
I'm surprised you don't because I'm pretty sure I know it from like best friends. It's either Chuck or Trent,
I think it's Chuck.
and Excalibur always hits the call. Like he's always right on top of that call.
But anyway,
And I remember it vividly. My first experience with it was in the Cruiserweight Classic when Brian Kendrick was in it, and that was kind of my first real taste
experience
of
with
him.
sliced bread. Yeah, sure. No, that's the first time I ever saw Brian Kendrick. So Kendrick and London have this really well done. No, I don't know if it's well done, but it's kind of infamous shoot interview. I think they have a couple, and I think that's also where Kendrick also talks about reptilians. Wink, wink. But they do another one where they're both drinking during it, and they're drunk, and they're just talking shit about everyone. And I need to figure out where this is and find it and watch it because, like, they just don't give a fuck during it. Like I think they were just
fuck who they bash.
No, I think they were just fired, and so they're just like, fuck it. Triple H has a small dick. Fuck, that kind of thing. Like, I mean, it was something. So I need to figure it out. If anyone does know it, if you could pass that information along to us, that would be awesome. Really, 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 really would appreciate it. With that being said, Doug.
Hey, Bill, you got a Jerry Lynn story?
No, I don't have a Jerry Lynn story, Doug.
Sorry, we were talking about best friends, and I got excited.
You got all excited. I know.
Bill, would you like to know where I'm going to take you this week? Or sorry, next week for wrestling assignments.
Sure, Doug.
Sweet, bro. We're going all the way back in time to March 23rd, 2024. We are going down to Mexico. Do I even want to butcher the...
Yes, you need to butcher it.
See
if you really care.
Citzlan Izcalli, Estado de Mexico.
Yeah,
We
perfect.
are in... The promotion is Producciones TC. We're in the Arena Auditorio Enrique Batis. Name of the event, Producciones TC Sin Miedo a Negocio.
You're still going.
All right, Bill. Yeah, there's we have the TC Absoluto title 3-way match between Dralístico, Fresero Jr., and DMT Azul.
All right.
That's a mouthful.
That was a lot of. For some reason, I had a feeling you were going to do lucha with me after the first couple words. Don't ask me why.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know, but no. All right. Why, Doug? Why? You have a bad record of sending me lucha matches. Like you have the worst.
I think
record.
all the lucha matches, we usually end up like sticking with like a AAA or a CML.
Yeah,
I think we've only done one CML. Though.
We did, and it was an older one. To be fair,
it was older, and yeah. Then the other was you've tried to get into AAA, and it just hasn't worked.
Yeah.
I don't know whether that's us picking the wrong matches, wrong whatever.
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
don't think AAA is that good. That's
I think, yeah. And in all honesty, how I came up with it is the new flyer came out for the next Vagos Lucha Libre event in October.
For Denver,
I was
we got to
interested
clarify for
in Denver. Yeah, in Denver, Colorado, and Golden. So I was interested in who Fresero Jr. was. Looked him up. He's got a big following on Instagram. Does a lot of
Instagram's
AAA
where
work.
it's all at.
It's where it's at. Started looking into some matches, and I was slightly familiar with this match. I definitely know the other two. Obviously, Dralístico and DMT Azul. So I'd seen some pictures from this match.
Okay.
So that's how we ran upon it.
I'm interested in it. Hopefully it's halfway decent. I say that only because we just have a bad track record with lucha matches. Like, super bad track record.
They always end up being
bad.
Because bad, they always end up being. This is gonna come off weird. Like an American wrestling match.
Yes.
If that makes any sense. Because now after seeing some like lucha matches where you got guys from Mexico that have came up here to wrestle, and it's completely different than even the like cruiserweight stuff you think about from WCW, where it's all about the high flying. This is a lot of just like high paced, different style lucha. It doesn't have to be, high flying.
No, I understand the idea of like it's American style, but executed worse than in a Mexican style would be. I think is kind of where you're going with it. That's our problem that
the ones we've ran into. Yeah, it wasn't a fast paced lucha match. It was just like, who's that weird big beefy dude that we found that one time?
What?
And it just sucked. Like a big roided dude.
Oh, the guy who played Matanza.
Yeah.
And Lucha Underground.
So we just kind of ran into
yeah, we just can't find good shit. But hopefully this is good. And I have faith in you on this one. Because it's not Matanza versus Volano 6. So neat. If it's bad, we'll find out. We'll find out. You can tune in. You can tune in a month, and we'll find out. Hopefully sooner. Doug, do you want to know where I'm taking you?
Well, fuck yeah, Bill, I do.
Oh, geez, that was cool. Doug, I am taking you to Tupelo, Mississippi, the Tupelo Coliseum.
Oh, hell yeah.
Already starting out strong, brother. It just keeps on getting, it keeps on getting better and better.
Okay.
March 24th, 1996. Tagline for this event, the pay-per-view itself, is everything you've wanted to see, plus the stuff you haven't thought of yet.
What fucking promotion is this?
It is World Championship Wrestling presents Uncensored.
Okay, I was thinking it was going to be WCW by the area and the year, but then you gave me the title. I'm like,
it's like, what the fuck is going on?
What is this shit?
All right, Doug.
96 Uncensored. Okay.
You ready? This is the main event.
Diamond Dallas Page.
Stop. Main event. It's the Doomsday cage match.
Oh, no.
It is Hulk Hogan, and Randy Savage versus Ric Flair, Arn Anderson, Meng, the Barbarian, Lex Luger, the Taskmaster, rest in peace, Z-Gangster, and the Ultimate Solution.
Hell yeah. So
do you have any idea what this is?
No, I do not recall this.
This is a tiered cage match where you go in and you have to climb your way up and fight people at different levels.
I remember seeing some previews.
Z-Gangster. Ultimate
It was
Solution.
back in the day, like
Not a good
96. I
name.
never got to watch pay-per-views. And then it was back on, when it was Monday Nitro.
Yeah, Nitro was
All
going.
they showed you was photos. So, like, you never really got to see much. And then it was, like, gone.
Yeah.
So, like, okay.
So that's where we're
So,
at.
who'd you say? It's Hogan and Savage?
It's Hogan
Did you
and
say
Savage.
Hogan twice?
Well, I said Hulk Hogan because I was making fun of you. It's Hogan and Savage versus the Ultimate Solution, who you brought up here just recently. That's that
2 weeks ago.
Robert Alexander Jeep Swenson, who is also Bane in Batman and Robin. You had Z-Gangsta, who is Tiny Lister, Debo from Friday and multiple other things. Taskmaster, Kevin Sullivan, Lex Luger, the Barbarian, Meng, Arn Anderson, and Ric Flair.
Hell yeah. Why were Ric Flair and Arn Anderson in it?
Because they hated
Hogan and Savage.
They hated
too.
Hogan too. Yeah. They wanted to end Hulk Hogan's career. I don't know, dude.
Have you seen this one before?
Oh yeah. I've seen this entire pay-per-view. This pay-per-view is fucking sick.
What else we got on it?
Opens up with Conan versus Eddie Guerrero.
Ooh, fuck yeah.
Actually, you have seen something on this match.
Okay.
We have watched this pay-per-view once before.
Okay.
The Belfast Bruiser versus Lord Steven Regal.
Okay.
Fit Finlay versus Regal.
Mm-hmm.
We watched that match.
This event was that match.
Yep.
Okay.
Then you had Colonel Big Dick Robert Parker versus Medusa. You had the Booty Man versus Diamond Dallas Page. You had the Giant versus Loch Ness. And then you had a 30-minute street fight of Sting and Booker T versus the Road Warriors. 30 minutes. 30 minutes. 30 minutes of that. I don't even know how you even I can't imagine how you get around that. 30 minutes.
That's just nuts.
That's nuts. So anyway, that's what you're getting. You're getting WCW Uncensored 1996 Doomsday cage match. The final. I don't know why I'm saying final.
The final frontier.
The final frontier. The match itself, I found a daily motion link for it. So if you don't have Peacock or the network, you have that availability. If you have the time, watch this pay-per-view because it's just stupid WCW. It's peak stupid WCW. And fucking Dusty Rhodes is on commentary. So, I mean, it's good.
Hell yeah. So if we got the Dungeon Doom, why don't we have the Giant and Loch Ness in there?
Oh, did I skip over that match? I did. I'm sorry. The Giant defeated Loch Ness.
Right, but why weren't they in the match you gave me? Because it has all the Dungeon of Doom.
I don't know, Doug. I don't.
Except for
because do you know why, Doug? Because this was Dusty Rhodes booking. Dusty Rhodes came up with a gimmick match. What's that?
There was a goblin at my door.
Dusty Rhodes is a horrible booker. I said it. I think Dusty Rhodes is like, you want something stupid? Dusty Rhodes did it. The end.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. All right. With that being said, it's time to go to bed.
It is. I got to let in the goblins.
So, guys and gals, thank you for watching. Every week, Doug and I do a podcast with our friend Rory. It's All Pro Wrestling Podcast. You can find it on all major things. In fact, you can even find it on YouTube if you wanted to listen to it via the television screens. We also follow us Twitter, IA Pro Wrestling, Facebook, Instagram, Threads. It's All Pro Wrestling. Patreon, that's the big thing. If you like what we did, or you just didn't like it, but you like spending money, head over to the Patreon. It's patreon.com/IA Pro Wrestling. Also, mentioned it before, entire website, it's allprowrestling.com. It has not only all the assignments that we've watched before, has all the old podcast, every podcast that we've done, and also it has a calendar. So if you live in the Rocky Mountain-ish region and you want to see live wrestling, we try to take care of you, baby. We try to actually have a calendar where you can go watch some live wrestling if you live in and around the Rocky Mountain region ish.
Ish.
That's pretty much it, I think.
I think that's it. buddy.
Okay.
That's it.
Cool. Well, check you later.
Catch you on the flip side.
Flips you on the catch side.
Sucker.
In 80 countries, in 7 languages, to over 500 million homes each week.
It's All Pro Wrestling Podcast.
The worldwide leader in sports entertainment.